Love is forgiveness and patience and faith, and every once in a while, it's a gut punch. That's why it's a dangerous thing when you go loving the wrong person. When you love somebody who doesn't deserve it, you have to be with someone that deserves your faith, and you have to be deserving of someone else's. It's sacred. I have no tolerance for people that waste other people's faith in them. None at all. Hi, I'm Jacques, Mr. Pink Ink, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm reviewing Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Have you read this book? Let me know down in the comments. Let me know what you thought of it and how you rated it, and I'm going to tell you about it all now. So this is the second time that I am recording this review for Daisy Jones. While I was on holiday in Gordons Bay, I did it on the beach. And everything seemed to be fine. During editing, I didn't use the microphone, so there was a lot of wind. That was noisy. But after editing and everything, and I tried to upload it to YouTube, it wouldn't go. YouTube wouldn't allow it. Some of the color got washed out, especially from what was behind me, and you couldn't hear me speak over the wind. During editing, I could hear fine, but after editing, not so much. So this is the second time I'm recording this video, and hopefully it's gonna work. Okay, so Daisy Jones is the story about a fictional band that rose to fame, that got together and performed Rose to Fame in the 1970s. So we're following the lives of the six band members of the Six. Sorry, and how they got together and how they made the band, and on and on and on. And we also read the story of Daisy Jones, who is a groupie and a songwriter, but she doesn't like to sing, even though she has a fantastic voice. And through their separate lives and their separate careers, they eventually find each other, and they form together and become Daisy Jones and the Six. It's quite interesting. There are a few characters in the book, but the main ones are Daisy Jones, obviously, and Billy, the leader of the band, the Six. But all of the characters that you have to keep in mind are the six members of the band and their various wives and girlfriends, whatever. Also Daisy Jones, and then a smattering of the record label personnel, the people, the management and stuff that you have to that are organizing their careers. So it's not many people. It's diverse enough so you don't get bored. It's really well done. The dynamic between Daisy Jones and Billy especially is fantastic, but there's a dynamic with everybody. You get the feeling of how they click. You get the feeling of who's, upset. All of those things. It's all brought out to you. It's quite not hidden. It's not hidden. It's not in your face. But I mean, you can tell what the character's thinking, what they're going through, through all of the dialogue in the book. And I say dialogue because this is a book full dialogue. The writing format is completely different in this one for me, where Taylor Jenkins Reid writes only the answers from these people during various interviews over the years. You don't see the questions, but you can infer them from the answers that you're reading from the members themselves. It's really so well put together. Each person speaks with their own unique traits and their personality. You can it's not generic, like you're typing and then he said, she said. You can tell that Daisy, that Billy, that Graham, they all have their own unique personalities and the way they speak and the things they say, and it all shines in here. This is a true work of genius. Also, as far as the writing style goes, this isn't a conventional book where the author is writing a story, so you can see what the style is. I love this book. I love how she wrote it, but I don't actually have a sense of her writing style unless I read a book, like a normal story. So if you guys have any other books that you've read from Taylor Jenkins Reid. Hit me down in the comments below, recommend me something, tell me what you thought of that and why I should read it, because I would love to read more from this author. But the writing in here is just perfect. It's perfect. I was having a bit of a problem categorizing Daisy. And just before this, I went on Goodreads to see what people on Goodreads were classifying this as. And most of them are saying that this is like historical fiction, which I suppose is okay. It's like, what is it? It's the 2020s, so this is like 50 years ago. Yeah, because I thought it might be contemporary, but then again, contemporary is supposed to be set in our world, in our time. So therefore, that's not a contemporary. But it's fiction. It's apparently historical fiction. And it's a really, really good read. It's not a waste of your money if you're going to buy it. I highly recommend it. I highly recommend that you read this book. It may not be for everybody, but then again, no book is. But 5 stars. 5 stars. This is my last read of 2019, and it ended off on a bang. Yeah. So as I said earlier, if you read this book and you liked it or didn't like it, please comment down below and tell me what you thought of it. If you've read if you've read anything else from Taylor Jenkins Reid, also comment down below, let me know what it is that you read, what you thought about it. I'd love to read more from this author. Of course, if you like this video, please hit that little thumbs up, because it does help, and also consider subscribing to my channel, because I like to share my books with you. I'd like to make new friends. I'd like to find new book recommendations. So hit that button and hit the bell, because I try to upload once a week, and then you'll be notified when I do. Much love. Bye.
Every single day